Aquarius, this is going to be your singles and dating reading. Usually these readings do come in as more of someone that you're interested in or just singles in general. So just take it as it comes and resonates, okay? And leave the rest. We have the Four of Cups coming in. This is more of your energy. So I feel like you're pretty unsatisfied about a situation. Okay, you're having some type of awakening, or you have this like new awareness within yourself. So there is something here where things are changing with how you perceive something. I really like it. Yep, we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant shows that you are coming in as more aligned and knowledgeable than before. We do have this King of Cups coming through, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Looks like somebody here is very, very overwhelmed here. We do have the Eight of Wands. Looks like things are like pretty stagnant, not really progressing in communication. And then we have our movement. And then we have that Five of Cups. I feel there's something here where things are being revealed, but still there is some conflict here about closing out a chapter completely because of somebody's behavior could be going in like in and out, a lot of mood switching, a lot of hesitance when dealing with this person. Okay, so you have this awareness, you have this like knowledge, and you're on this path of like really starting to see things very differently, not the way that you used to, either about this person, situations, in dating, however. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle this one more time. All right, let's go ahead and get right into the reading. If you guys are interested in a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box below. We have the Queen of Cups. Love it. So we have the King and Queen. So there is definitely in-depth emotions here. This person is coming in kind of viewing you very independently. I feel like their feelings are just like they're seeing you as a very whole, independent type of person. But there is like a sense of codependency, I feel, lingering around this energy. Okay. The challenge is that you probably don't trust what this person is saying. Either you found out some information or you've been observing more than jumping into a connection or giving in so quickly. We have this Page of Cups. We have Page energy. Okay. In this person's mind, they're looking at you as a new beginning. Okay. They wanted something about sparking something back up, but now there's like a sense of them feeling a bit defensive. I feel you're not giving this person a very easy time right now. Okay, Aquarius, like it's not going to be easy for this person to try to pull a fast one on you or try to, you know, manipulate in any type of way. I feel like they feel very defensive, but at the same time vulnerable, but it's like you're not giving in. Justice. This is karmic balance at play, you guys. Three of Swords. Okay. I do see the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands energy. All right. Ooh, with the Devil, the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Cups. So something about the past. Very lusty energy here. Somebody here that like kind of goes in and out. I feel whatever this may be, it has to do with like somebody's past behavior or past energy or something that you've experienced, either third-party energy or someone not telling the truth about certain things. There is definitely an emotional connection here, but as I see the King of Pentacles coming through, I am seeing more of you standing in your grounding energy. You're leveling up to the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is you kind of taking responsibility, you being reliable, you being the consistent one, you being the, you know, the loyal one. You're the one that's very grounded within your energy, your life. And it feels like you have somebody flighty and up in the air and may have some really bad habits or something here where they allowed the past to interfere in some way. Now, I can't be for all of you, but I'm just saying you're in the observer mode. Like, yes, you can't really deny the feelings that you have for this person, but at the same time, you're not here to not speak your truth. You see something very, very different. You're not giving in to things like you used to with certain energies. Now, the Three of Swords is coming out in the outcome, but let's go ahead and clarify. We have the Queen of Cups. Look at you coming in. So they are right. They're seeing you as very independent, whole within yourself, loving yourself here. The Ace of Cups is showing like This is like you seeing things, you feeling things right now. We have the Three of Swords energy. There's some type of betrayal, pain within love. I do see that you just see things differently though. This hurt, this pain has got you to a place of like knowing your worth, more self-love. And I don't feel like you're just wanting any love. This is somebody that I feel like you will attract something much different into your life. There could be somebody here that, look at that Queen of Wands, keeps coming out. Six of Swords energy. Yeah, I don't know what this person did, but I feel like whatever happened, it's not rubbing you the right way anymore. I feel like it's hard to even work with this person or like collaborate or even like get a consistent, you know, reply, even with messages with the Three of Coins or anything. There's always some type of miscommunication or tapping, like tiptoeing around the real issue. I do see is that like someone here is very flighty here, and there is like possible third party energy for some, not all. But I am seeing that you're just not looking at this person from what they want to feed you. They want to feed you like this story or this like certain thing, and you're just not having it. It's like, no, you can't do that to me anymore. The reason why they're so defensive and standoffish right now or feel like in this mode is because you see the truth of everything. They cannot you cannot unsee everything that's been revealed. And that changed your whole perception about this person. This changed a lot of things about you too, that you probably had to work through within yourself. Something that you had to break within yourself as more confidence. Maybe something really, really broke you down with that Three of Swords. And now you're just like, I don't really believe anything you say, because you say one thing last month, but then I see you with somebody the next month. Or you say this time, but then I see you acting this way and like tomorrow. You know, it just feels like you're just not really having it with this energy. The challenge is the Five of Swords. There's a lot of conflict and tension here because somebody's not being honest. Someone's not owning up to the truth. Someone feels like, due to their poor judgment, this all has to do with somebody's judgment and their decisions. The Five of Swords is saying that this is just something that you feel is defeated. You may be very cold and cut this person off. Like something just changed. The Wheel of Fortune, things are changing. I feel the divine is guiding you away from this person. I do feel like karma is at play. I feel even if they were dealing with somebody else, that person's done. I feel if they try to move on, I feel like the devil's very, very involved here. But I do see the Queen because of we have here the Devil, lusty energy. This, remember, I don't know. There's this one video I saw, and it's about the supernatural book. And this is not me saying anything about that, but there's like this book out there, and it shows like the lowest energy is lust. That's the lowest energy of all time. Okay, that is the lowest to attract is lust. And with the Devil and the wands everywhere and all of this stuff, it's like, what? I feel like with the Queen of Swords, you're just cutting out. You just see too clearly. I feel like you're working on resentment. Yes, because the Queen of Swords in reverse can have some resentment, which is natural, especially depending on what this person did to you. You're going to work through that yourself. You are being self-aware of who you are as a person and how this affected you. But the situation overall just feels like, yeah, it's going to be hard to not resent you for this, you know. So we have the Ace of Wands. This person views this as things are failing. So this is somebody that may be like, okay, well, everything's already revealed. You're not believing me. So now I'm going to close out this cycle, retreat into my cave, and continue whatever. I feel this person just goes into withdrawal mode, avoidance mode with that Six of Wands and saying, okay, well, what am I going to do? I can't do anything. And I feel like they really can't, not here, not now. This person makes terrible choices. They do not choose wisely. They do not think of things long term because they're not awakened. They're not wanting to be self-aware of certain things. They're into a lot of denial about who they are and their actions. And it feels like this person just comes up with a lot of excuses. Let's go ahead and get the Seven of Wands. Aquarius, I really want to give you a hug because I really feel like you are standing your ground. Really tough here. Okay, like a lot. This person seems to go cold if they can't seem to get you or to convince you in some way. I feel like they try to like get to you emotionally, but again, with that Page of Swords, it's very immature. It's very cold, detached, dishonest. So there is like some things here where they feel very sad. Because there's a sense of you not really giving in. I keep getting that you're just not giving in to this person anymore, like how maybe you did before. It's maybe somebody that you were off and on with, or you're now single, maybe had a relationship with prior. But either way, I'm just getting the energy of like this person now withdrawing. Lots of withdrawal, lots of retreat. What's the Justice card? The Ten of Wands. Yep, this is like a karmic thing. I feel what I mean by karmic, I mean like somebody here ruined either a family, a long-term relationship, someone who added, you know, other energies involved in your connection after promising you other things. I feel there was so many broken promises here. Someone you just can't really look at as like any of their offers are solid, because not only did the Ten of Coins coming in the reverse, they were very dishonest with that Justice. So everything's coming, the truth is coming up to them, everything is being revealed, and this is your time of justice. So this is your time of truth, your time of like, nope, no more. I see everything clearly, and justice is here on your side. And this brings in clarity. This brings in honest communication. This brings in everything you need to move forward within your life. Okay. The Four of Swords is retreating after, you know, kind of like resting, retreating. However, you may be dealing with somebody who's stuck in old ways, or just wanting to just get away from the past. This person may say some things or be immature when they talk, but let's see what the outcome is, because the Three of Swords is showing a breakup. Four of Cups. Yeah, you're just not satisfied. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you just do not want to see this person long term. I feel like you're seeing them that you guys don't share the same values. You have different ways of looking at things. The Hierophant for you is like you're on this path of like you're being guided by your intuition. You're being rewarded for everything that you're doing, even though sometimes it can feel slow and you feel like sometimes you're not being rewarded. This path is taking you somewhere very beautiful. I do see the Hierophant in the reverse for this person. It feels like this person is off path. I do see that they're not really sharing, like you guys are not on the same page, or even in the same book. I mean, chapter or book. You're on a whole nother level, a whole nother like series. Okay, so all I'm seeing is that the Hierophant is showing like, yeah, you just don't see it anymore. There's no change. So if there's no change, what do? There's death. This death is here to bring new beginnings. Okay, this new beginning can bring a very, you know, tower moment, but this tower is to help bring more stability into your life by making decisions, by being honest, by speaking the truth, by having these honest conversations, so you can continue on your Four of Wands energy. Yeah, it feels like you're just, everything is just like now balancing out as the more that you don't fight or resist this tower. Things are not going to change unless the tower falls. Sometimes the tower shows us too much to where we don't even want to go back. And I feel like this is the case here for a lot of you guys. Okay. Wow. That was a strong reading, Aquarius. Just not happy. You're just not happy with this person. You're like, I'm over it. Like, I don't even know why you're even talking. I feel empty and hollow inside. I can't open up right now. I'm not sure I can meet your expectation. The pressure is too much for me. So this person, I just feel them retreating. I just do. I just feel like this energy just chooses terribly in their life for short term than long term. And that's why you don't want that. I feel like you have built a very stable, peaceful life for yourself, Aquarius, and too much has been revealed. I wish you were here with me. There is something I'm hiding from you. Yeah, that's probably why you don't trust. And I feel like, Aquarius, you already know what that is. You already know who this person is, okay? Like, you are very aware from what I'm seeing. You're like, okay, bye, go into your little hermit. You hurt this situation. It's unstable, and I'm not going, and I don't want you in my life. You cause too much pain, too much inconsistency. So that's what I'm seeing here. I gave into temptation. That's the devil. The devil's here. It doesn't mean that anybody's better than you. It just means the devil's here. Okay? It's one-sided. This person needs to make better choices, and they're not doing that. They do miss you. They do miss the connection, but you could miss and love somebody. You don't have to be with somebody just because there's history, just because there's kids, or just because there's certain things. And I know not a lot of people will agree with that. Well, hey, we have kids. Yes, try it. Do your best. But if somebody here is lying and cheating and betraying you and constantly being inconsistent and not doing their part, sometimes it's the hardest decision to make is to sometimes do things on your own. Okay? Or taking action to where you know you will get support later on. I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I'm just saying there's a lot of single parents out there who raise their children, and it's not easy. But having somebody like this is another child that you're raising that you have to keep an eye on. And you need a partner. You need a person who's going to be a parent in that way, okay? Just like you are. If they're not, they need to go, because they'll cause more stress. They will make everything more unstable, and finances will go down the drain, you know? So depending on your situation, especially giving into temptation or in substance, or somebody going back and forth, showing you that already, hurting you all the time, of course you're going to want, there's no need for them. They don't bring value. They bring stress. They bring things that overwhelm you. Okay, even though it's like you have this picture in your head, you know, of the 10 of Pentacles, wanting to be with somebody here, wanting to make that life work with them. Sometimes it's Spirit is just saying, hey, we got you. Everything's going to be okay. Look how far you came already. We're going to keep going and continue on your path. You know, this person's no good. And it's not because you picked them like that. Okay, you don't pick somebody who's no good. You pick somebody because of something. You know how things happen. Everybody's situation is going to be different. But this is their choices. This is what's for free will. And now justice is coming in. Here's karma. So if their karma is to lose you, if their karma is to lose access to whatever is tied to you, then that's their karma. Spirit is completely on your side here. And you got to believe that too. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some advice for you guys. I hope this message is helping. I am going to do more readings after this. I've been so busy, so I do apologize for you for putting these out so late. Somebody's like, I like your content and your tarot channel, but I don't like how inconsistent it is. And I'm like, dude, I know. I agree 1,000%. I just have a lot of responsibilities right now. Things are a little, yeah, you know, you have teenagers. And I'm just like, ooh. Well, sometimes work has to go on hold for a minute, or, you know, but I appreciate everyone who's still here and supporting my channel, and hopefully things lighten up. All right, let's get your advice. Positive energetic shift. This is something to look forward to. It might feel a little odd at first, but this is something to really look forward to, okay? Purify your motives. Pay attention to synchronicities. You are definitely guided. Free will, as we said. All right, there's no doubt that somebody here does have a lot of strong love for you, a lot of strong emotions here, but it also shows that they also have temptation and other problems here. Okay, they can love somebody. You could do it from afar. It does not mean, sometimes love is also, you need respect. You need all the other stuff that comes with it. That word cannot just be used. It has to be shown, and that's shown by respect and consistency and love and being present and acknowledging each other's emotions and working and progressing together, not just saying it. Okay? It's actions that come with it. Love is a word, but it's also like comes with a lot of other responsibilities too, you know? So yes, emotionally, I feel that they're very connected to you, as in their behavior. No, I don't feel like they're following up with what that is. So that's why it's good to always love somebody from afar. You are lovable. You're a lovable person. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys, okay? So I do feel like you're just like, sorry, I don't know if this person's gonna break down or you, whatever, but the Three of Swords is just like a complete break. You're just totally unsatisfied, just not happy. The Tower's here, just like, I'm sorry, I can't. Just not good. You're just not, yeah, I just don't see you really trying to build with this person at this time. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. I do hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and if it helped you or brought clarity, please like, comment, subscribe, or follow, and thank you again. God bless.